Hey guys, Jason here from Box Programming. So we're going to go over some progressions for the toe-to bar. Now, a prerequisite to doing these progressions is knowing how to kip. So if your clients don't know how to kip yet, then you'd want to start them off with that first, and then we can progress to these progressions after the kip has been reinforced and it's a comfortable movement pattern for them. So really what we're trying to do with the toe-to bar is, with these progressions, is we're trying to work on timing, because a lot of times what happens is your clients will do a toe-to bar and will look something like this. They'll come up and they'll go all the way back. And basically what happens is there's no timing. They're waiting too long to initiate their next rep. So when they go to initiate it, it looks more like a circular pattern, which we know is not an efficient toe-to bar. We should be staying nice and tight, and everything should be kind of connected in that chain. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with basically a kipping knee raise. All right, so this is really kind of the foundational pattern of this toe-to bar, but instead of adding that extension of the legs, we're keeping it just to a knee raise. All right, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, so I'm still getting good extension, good flexion. Okay, nice hollow position. Okay, and that's what we're working at. This is a great starting place for your clients. Really just working on those foundational patterns. Now, once they're able to comfortably do that for 5 to 10 reps pretty easily and be comfortable doing that, we can start adding in extension. All right, now it doesn't have to be extension where my toes are meeting the bar. It just has to be extension, so we're really getting in the position of feeling our legs extending to touch the bar. Okay, so this is what that one will look like. Okay, so again, timing and the coordination to now add from my knee raise, leg extension. All right. Once that has been reinforced and your clients can do that pretty easily, now we need to take the next step of trying to get closer to the bar. All right. As we get closer to the bar, limiting factor a lot of times will be hip flexors, abdominals. If they're weak there, that will show up, and they'll have trouble kind of getting that last bit of range of motion. Now, if they don't have trouble with it and they're really strong, then making that transition and adding range of motion will be a lot more seamless, okay? So this is where we want to go from our kipping knee lift with extension, and now our kipping knee lift extension, adding more range of motion. Okay, so as you see, I'm getting closer and closer, and as we're reinforcing these movement patterns, it's going to get easy to start adding on to that and do it in an efficient way. Now, when your clients get into that circular, out of rhythm, out of timing motion, that's when we want to basically stop the movement, because we don't want to reinforce that bad habit. Okay, it's a bad habit that can easily be reinforced, especially in a conditioning piece where your clients are basically just trying to get through reps. Now, if it's at the end of a set of 50 toes to bar, that's a different story. A lot of times we get there, we're kind of close to failure, abdominals, hip flexors are really fatigued, and we're kind of grinding out our last reps. Now, that's something we can't avoid, but when we're doing these in a non-fatigued state, we can reinforce good movement patterns. So again, we got our knee lift, kipping knee lift. Now we're adding some extension. Now we're adding some range of motion. Okay, and that's our toe-to bar progression.